So this is the trilogy I recorded for the guys' video announcements. About the only thing I love about the first one is this opening shot, where it's like 3 different shots of the start. Fortunately, there was a girl in a pink shirt in all 3 of them. So it looked like it was just one start, just from 3 different angles. So it actually looked kind of cool when I put it together. I never actually intended to do anything about a video announcement with this. I just kind of was fooling around with my video camera, seeing if we can get some good headshots, sort of things. I didn't actually turn out with any really good shots that could be used in a Pain one down the line. But like I said, I never actually intended to do anything with this. The dodgeball scenes are, I kind of edited them together and just went ahead and, never intended to use them, but one week we needed a video announcement, so Jesse finished putting it together. And that week Jared decided to do his, I want to edit them, I want to preview them before we put them up anymore, because of all the controversy it was causing. So we didn't actually put this one up, but I came up with the idea of doing the training video after we'd almost put that up. Otherwise I would not have put this back up. Especially since, I think it's going to be up 2 weeks, or almost over a month after the tournament actually happened. So yeah, there's Jared sounding like a chipmunk. Yeah, middle schoolers rule, whatever. The second part of this trilogy is something I came up with from an old video or an old TV show called Good vs. Evil, where they brought in a wrestler to train this guy how to fight the devil, sort of thing, in a boxing match. And it was Mick Foley, so he was a very out of shape guy, sort of thing. Just joking that he'd never does anything like this. This scene I kind of came up with near the end of the day. I needed an introduction, so I just wanted to do something where I was whipping them in shape. Taylor talking on the phone was he was talking on the phone when I was explaining this scene to them. So I thought that'd be a great idea to use it. And this shot, I actually did hit him. I feel so bad for that, but it's kind of funny. This running sequence is filmed behind Eaglecrest High School. It was kind of fun. I didn't like the shots, but I felt bad for the guys because they were running out there in 20-degree weather in shorts. And I didn't want to go back and have them reshoot this. So, I guess it works. Carrot scene was totally my idea. It was actually kind of funny. I love Denny's comment about the steaks eating right sort of thing. Yeah, I ended up paying for so many people's lunches that day. I'm the director, yet I was buying everything. So this whole thing where they're building muscle, I have this old weight bench in my basement, and I couldn't find the weights. So Denny's scene is the only one where you can't actually see where the weights are, because that's the one I filmed. I turned it over to Cameron afterwards, and so he kept getting wide shots, and the fact, it looks kind of cheesy. Originally, I was going to have it so that Parker was going to be the one without weights on it, straining and stuff like that. That'd be a joke. But Parker didn't actually show up this day. He didn't want to have anything to do with it. I guess he didn't want to be part of video announcements anymore, or something like that. The pull-ups was something that actually came out of the Jungle Gym scene a little bit later. Jesse ended up doing it. This scene right here, the part where they're outside frozen, is something he came up with about the time we started 100 Degrees. Neil and a bunch of the guys did something where they showed Neil snowboarding down a small hill, and they called that 20 degrees, and then snowboarding off his roof, and it'd be 100 degrees. So the joke was they'd be standing outside in the snow 20 degrees, and I'd be in the hot tub 100 degrees. And I just kind of use it because I want them to be tough, sort of thing, in the video. As far as the Jungle Gym scene goes, this is a little park across the street from my house, and I basically told them, run across the street and come up with whatever you want. Just do whatever you want to be funny. Taylor had a picture on his MySpace for a while of him on that thing, so he thought it'd be funny to do it in the snow. And then here's the pull-ups that Jesse did that influenced the whole pull-up scene. Poor guy, he ended up racking himself doing this and actually broke his phone. As far as Brenton's, he was the last one, so he had to come up with something completely original. And, you know, that's great athletic ability climbing up and then jumping over. Yeah, I don't know what that does, but I don't know. This scene was filmed at the end, you know, after 100 degrees one night. And I just said, go ahead, just rail on me, guys, with a ball. So I'm sitting there covering my head, and Jesse nails me in the nuts. It was the most painful thing. I thought it was going to be like a 5-minute shoot. It ended up being like 15 minutes because 5-minute shoot and 10 minutes for me to get up. This last one, when we did the videos, well, okay, this part, everybody wants to see me getting hit in the nuts a bunch of times. I was told that we should show like 5 different takes of it. As far as Cameron's thing in this one, he came along and because I needed someone to film that day. And most of the jokes, I had a lot of great jokes written for Parker about him not being able to do stuff. Well, since Cameron was there, I went ahead and filmed him doing it. But it wouldn't fit since it was a high schooler versus junior higher video in the last one. So I decided to come up with a third one where we have Cameron doing all this stupid stuff. My dog completely ignored us until she found out we were playing with carrots, and which are like her favorite treat. She will do anything for a carrot. But yeah, Cameron, you know, we're just like, you know, we should have Cameron do a trick. And so I had her do the combo and then had him do the combo. Cameron's just a natural comedian. He and I work well together because you know, he comes with great ideas, and I can just give it a slight tweak and it looks hilarious. Like I said, the scene that Cameron's about to do with the barbell was actually something I wrote for Parker, but he didn't want to be there that day. I guess he had band practice or something. So having him do this was just, it was great. I'm so glad he did come along. You know, there's Brenton walking in, just kind of picking it up, like effortlessly putting the bar back that Cameron's supposed to be straining with. I know it looks like all of them are cheating in this, but Cameron was actually the only one that was cheating, where, you know, he was using his legs to actually do the dips. So it looked real, but it was really stupid. The running, this scene that Cameron does, at the end of it, he actually runs into my truck and flips into the bed of the truck. That's based off something that Jared Searcy actually did. He was trying to climb on the back of my truck, and I didn't see it till the last second, so I slammed on my brakes, and he flipped into the back of my truck. You know, I was going like 35, all of a sudden I slammed on my brakes, and he just smacked into the back window of my truck.
Even if you can't do some of the stuff we do, we may try and help you out.
So the pull-up scene, you know, Cameron, like I said, is very naturally funny. I just told him jump up there, and he falls, you know, pretending like he can't actually do them. Then he jumps up there, gets a hold, and just kind of holds himself like he's not able to do it. You know, just kind of gives up. Yeah. So what I did is I actually, you know, this is the scene coming up is from Cool Runnings. You know, Cameron's there. You know, I think the guy's name was Sanka doing pull-ups, and John Candy's there. You gotta learn to do this on your own someday, Sanka.
Maybe someday.
Cameron, maybe someday.
The video that you just saw, you may think that Cameron wasn't good enough to make it. However, I did get a whole week's of video.
I love this, how his voice cracks on that take, and it's the second take. So it was kind of stupid. This one, we were just kind of goofing around with the kendo stick, and I know Jesse's a ninja, so I'm just like, here, just attack Cameron with it, see what happens. And he's just like, well, how about I wait outside, you know, have Cameron threaten, and then we open the door, and we open it, and it's this total Star Wars thing. You know, the Darth Maul behind the door thing. So I had Cameron rush him, and it's just, it sounds great because I loosened all the bindings on the kendo stick. So every time it makes a slap, it's a really loud noise. And, in the original cut, you can actually hear him smacking him right here. So, well, that's video announcements. That's the trilogy. So, that was kind of fun.